Hey everybody, this is Wraith Gaming coming to you with a test server 6.3.0 and its compilation video of snipers versus brawler. The weapons, the Weber, Volt, and Gauss have all increased in damage, and the reload time has gone down by 1 second. Don't believe me? Look it up on test server. The point of this video is relatively simple. I'm sure you've heard many other YouTubers on their channels how they say these weapons are useless and this new robot Jaeger is useless or something like that. Well, to Big Sonic I say it's not completely useless because I'm a balanced type player and I like specializing in sniper types because it's one of my favorite types. But you cannot, the difference between them is real simple. You can't brawl with sniper types. You have to pick your spots, and basically with snipers, it's just like with this video you're about to see. Sniping on this with something like Kang Day or Nashorn or even these new weapons, impossible. This is not a sniper type battlefield. As you can see, I was trying to hit this Fenrir and I was having a hard time, so I had to shoot every second that I had power in my weapons.
Autonomy is an illusion.
And another one. I got lucky with those 2 kills. That's all it was. Lucky with taking both, because their hit points were already down really low enough for me to take them out. Snipers. Are you going to be able to get up in somebody's face and brawl it out with them? No. Obviously. Are all sniper weapons from 600, no, 800 meters or longer going to be the type of weapons where you're going to be able to take somebody out with a full clip like you would with say the cryo weapons? No. As you can see, I was losing very badly in that battle using the Behemoth and the Gauss. Snipers are not meant to, sniper weapons and robots are not meant to do one-hit kills. From full hit point of a robot all the way down to 0. They're meant only for one thing: support your team. If your team is having troubles, you take out the reds with what best shots you can give them, and hopefully take out a few reds if you're able to take their hit points out completely. But that's the way snipers are. You pick your spot on the map, you wait for the right moment to strike an opponent when they're not looking, and you take out as much of their hit points. Hopefully, if their hit points are really low, then you hit them and take them out. That's how snipers work. Brawlers are the exact polar opposite. You can get into somebody's face literally like a bulldog, and you can pound away on them like you had 4 Thunders, 4 Storm, or whatever weapon you choose. You can pound away on them like you had brass knuckles or a chain around your fist. You know, you can just pound away like you had any kind of brawling weapon. That's what brawlers do. They get into In this game of War Robots, you get in people's face, just like you do with Blitz. I mean, Blitz is brawling robot. It's not as fast as Loki. Loki is a beacon runner. The only way to take out a brawler like that Ravana is to hit it from far away, and if it gets too close, run away, but keep hitting it the best you can. That's the only way you can hit and take out brawlers with snipers. These 3 new weapons, they're not meant to take out opponents with one shot. Exonic, I don't know what you're doing with these new weapons, but all I can say is the increase in power to these new weapons that you did do and the decrease of reload time by 1 second is a good step in the right direction, but personally I think you could go a little bit more on both the power and the reload time, but that's just me. This is from someone coming, who loves snipers. I mean, I also love brawling too, but I mean, my favorite sniper weapon is actually, which I don't have maxed out yet on my main account, is Nashorn. And that's probably the weakest sniper weapon in the game. Actually, no. Scratch that. The weakest sniper weapon in the game is Arbalist at the moment. Yes, Arbalist. You see this, Loki? I had the sniper weapon on my Blitz. It took me forever just to take this thing out, and if it hadn't been for Blitz's special ability, I don't think I would have been able to take this Loki out at all. Even the Stalker coming out, I probably would have gotten my butt handed to me by both and lost, had it not been for Blitz's special ability.
It's all about humanity.
Sonic, I don't know what you're hoping for with these weapons and the new robot, but if you're really wanting them to be snipers, then just think of support type hangers. That's all they're good for, is to support the team. By the way, I love the pictures you put on some of these, like this one right there. It's really cool. Brawling, you can get into people's face all you want with that setup. The majority of YouTubers like most of the high-end champion leaguer type do have majority brawler type setups in their hangers. The reason why I've chosen to be balanced type is because I like a little bit of everything in my hanger. And since I'm actually starting to get better with the snipers, thanks to my Tempest on my Behemoths, I'm actually starting to improve my skills with that setup. And I gotta tell you, the only way you can make it work is pilot skills, the right modules, and the right weapon with robot. 4 of the same type of weapon on this one robot. That's the best way you can make it work with pure power. By the way, the module I had on the Blitz, the Leech, and the Behemoth were the not the thermonuclear reactor, but the much more powerful module that can, well, I can't remember the name of it. It's the new one. But I had 3 of them on all 3 robots. That's how I was able to have so much power behind some of the shots that you saw earlier with those new weapons, Gauss, Weber, and Volt. The final battle in this video is actually a full battle, but that's coming up. Oh, by the way, sorry for the lack of battle sound in this game. When I was recording, it apparently my phone didn't record the sound, so sorry for that. See that line on my Behemoth's hit points? Well, Pixonic, that is the module that I was talking about that are on these 3 robots. I have 3 of them on all 3 robots. I can't remember the name of the module, sorry. I don't even have that module on my main account yet. See what I'm talking about when it comes to how I'm placing my Behemoth? You gotta find the right spot for sniping and pick your moments of when it's best to fire all your weapons. I'm sure many of the pros that are in higher end Champion League that know what I'm talking about could agree with me on this. When it comes to the power level on these weapons though, Pixonic, I still think you could go a little bit more on the power and a little less on the reload time. They still feel too much like Kang Day and Nashorn. Sorry. That's just my opinion. I know that you're trying to consider the fact that they are sniper weapons and not brawling weapons, so. But when you think about Pixonic, I'm addressing you guys. When it comes to these weapons, you want them to be better than some of the older weapons. Consider how weak the older sniper weapons are. Think about that if you want these new weapons to be better. Because as it stands right now, they're about the same. Weak as the older weapons are. That is my advice to you guys at Pixonic. You want these new weapons, Volt, Weber, and Gauss to be stronger and better and more popular. Buff them up and decrease the reload time. Here I am showing you what's in this hangar, because this is the final battle in this. I put all brawling, all but one robot has brawling weapons. I put two Trident on the new robot, Jaeger. Why did I do this? To show you what brawling weapons would look like, even mid-range technical type weapons and one sniper would look like on this robot. This is a sniper robot, mind you, because of its ability is 1100 meters. Is it possible to brawl with this robot? Only under the right circumstances. You're gonna see it in this battle. I started out with my trident on my Jaeger. I didn't have all the same active module on every one of the robots. Just trying to think very carefully about every setup for each robot. The only thing that helps this robot when it comes to being able to brawl is when you're not in sniper mode, but then you have to be careful of your hit points. You got speed, but you don't have the protection of your energy shield. By the way, Pixonic, I love the animation you put in the
future.
That yellow part on the back of Jaeger. It's actually pretty cool when it's sparkling like that. When it looks like, wow, it looks like it's charging or fully charged. Pretty cool. I also like the fact that you gave this robot some decent speed in order to be able to move around better. Could be faster, but it's a step in the right direction. Here's a 600 meter I call a technical mid-range. I don't call it a sniper weapon, I call it a mid-range technical because that's basically what it feels like to me. 800 meters or longer is sniper, 600 meters to 400 meters is mid-range technical, 350 meters or less is brawling.
This is
I know
the future.
some players may think that
Human error.
anything that's 500 or 600 meters, like Calamity, is good brawling type weapon
This is
sometimes,
the future.
but I prefer to see it depends on the range of where you've got your robot and your opponent is and the weapon you're using. Is it possible to brawl with this weapon, or this robot? You're about to find out. Honestly, I don't think it is a decent brawler robot because the hit points are too low. It's got decent speed, but it's not a very good brawler. I'm starting to realize that you guys at Pixonic designed it to be a sniper type for all those that love to do long-range battles. Many of the brawlers that you see on other YouTubers don't really understand this robot because they're brawlers. They love brawling. They love getting in their opponent's face and just duking it out. Whereas they don't understand the camper type. I understand camper type, sniper type, because like I said, I'm more balanced than they are.
This is the future.
I actually think this one is a good replacement for, if those of you want to know, this is a good replacement for Raijin, because Raijin's an older robot. May have a physical shield, but doesn't have an energy-based shield, and doesn't have the third weapon attached to it. That's what I think this robot is perfect for. It's a good replacement or upgrade. It's a perfect upgrade to Raijin. Even a perfect upgrade to Fujin if you prefer it that way. I mean, I think it goes both ways because of the Aegis shield on it. It's just about the same speed as or at least it feels like it's about the same speed as Fujin. Has an energy-based shield. Has a third built-in. It has a built-in weapon, and it shoots with two heavies like Raijin. And the energy can act as a physical shield because it blocks all weapons, including kinetic and splash. The only problem you have to watch out for is shield breaker. All I can say to you guys at Pixonic is did a pretty decent job with the look, the feel, and the idea of why you brought this robot in. You didn't mean it to be as a brawler, you meant it as a sniper, and those who actually wanted another sniper type setup. I can understand that. There are players that, like myself, who like the occasional sniping. There's nothing wrong with that. Maybe the majority of the players that play this game are brawlers, but there are some players that actually enjoy sniping. That's what makes the game so interesting, because you got a variety, not the same type of player, but the variety of players. You got your brawlers, you got your campers, and you got your mid-range technical, and you got your healers, and everything else in between, and including the beacon cappers. If we were all brawlers, this game would definitely be just a slight bit boring in my book. Who wants to have battle nothing but brawlers on the game? I'd rather just see if I can avoid snipers every once in a while. Getting frustrated with the sniper type makes it fun. Anyway, well, Pixonic and everybody else, see you in the next video. Thanks. Bye.